like honestly, it really is. Because you is right. When I listened to it the first time,
I ain't gonna lie.
I was like, yeah, I liked it, but I was like, but they did. He did have to die down his lyrics.
He had to dumb him way the fuck down.
Yeah, I'm talking about low.
That's trash.
Yeah,
I'm not on his part. I'm saying it's trash that he even had to do that for a motherfucker to be like, basically, they say he got the win. I give society whatever the fuck they want to hear.
Right. Yeah.
Well, he had to make shit stupid for y'all to say he won.
And I think he did that. Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. You remember when Meek Mill and Drake was beefing and he made back-to-back? Drake was spitting bars in it. But they had niggas like us that was listening to that. And we was like, oh, yeah, that nigga rap.
Only thing I think the reason why back-to-back hit harder than whatever Drake would have came out with would have bop.
Because he made a song before back-to-back.
Yeah. Charged Up. And I think that was like his 616.
But when he heard when niggas heard Charged Up, they was like, listen to it.
And he was spitting on that.
He was spitting. It's like much like 616 in LA. He was like, nigga, you don't really want to do this with me. And it was funny coming from Drake because we know Meek to be nappy braids, whatever.
Battle rapper.
And he should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He should be ashamed of himself.
That was crazy.
I think that battle rap shit is one thing, but he couldn't get that shit out fast enough.
I think that
he couldn't get it out fast enough.
I think he was more so shocked the fact, I didn't think he underestimated Drake. And I think that Drake played off of I think Drake played off of Meek Mill underestimating him. Whereas it's like, oh, I don't think that he gonna respond as quick because he already played him with the Quentin Miller shit. And so you already thinking that this nigga's and granted, I won't even use this as a crush for me because I do fuck with Meek as a rapper. I do feel like he's a really good rapper, underrated. Now, but he was on some pills and shit. He was on some dope. But I feel like that didn't mean anything because Drake is still he's still a rapper. But he tried to play Drake, and then when Drake hit him with Charged Up, he felt like, I'll let it breathe. But then when Drake hit him with that, nigga, no, you think Quentin do this shit? Nigga, I rap for real. I'm a hip hop baby. And I think that's really the stem of all of this. I feel like Drake is a hip hop baby.
But you gotta think about it. He a lot of different type of music this nigga's listening to.
And my thing is this right here.
True music fan.
Facts. I feel like with Drake though, and what's so different about this Kendrick, I feel like what was different with this Kendrick beef, and I told them that. I feel like, did you hear that freestyle he just dropped? Was it Going Green or something?
They took it off. I didn't get to listen to it. They fucking took it off.
Yeah. So with fighting,
what you call it? What's Universal took all that shit off.
Yeah. That's what said that he can't put nothing out.
So that's why he's putting music out the way I was putting out music. Now,
and they taking that shit off.
So if you can find it on SoundCloud or YouTube or something like that. But not Fighting Hours. After I listened to that, I told Ty and Tatum in the group message together, and I was like, Drake feel like the underdog, bro. I like Drake has somehow out of all of this mix, he's the underdog in all of this, and he's about to. I'm gonna prove to y'all, I am him
and
when it comes to rapping.
They're not gonna let it.
And it's like, so the next time we hear from Drake, I feel like it's just straight bars. I feel like it's a lot of real life rapping because when I say Drake is a real life, he do shit like this. I
don't think we're gonna get it.
He do shit like this, and that's I agree.
I don't think we're gonna
to an extent. I feel like if it ever does come out, he is gonna show you he's a rapper.
Because I think he'll put out a little EP like Scary Hours.
Yeah, but I think he's a rapper because he come from. I'm the nigga that went on eBay and bought Pusha T's mic. I'm the nigga that he comes from that interview. I know y'all probably seen that interview where they're going through his house and he has notebooks filled with music and all this other shit. It's real life. When he's on Degrassi,
I know how big of a fan because he would listen to Dilla beats and stuff. So I know
this is real life, bro. That nigga Drake has. People be like, all right, he'll drop something. They be like, I can't believe this nigga went back, bro. That is old. That is old shit. This nigga has so much, and this just coming from me just following Drake. This nigga has so much music. Like he never stops working.
Yeah.
He's constantly making music.
Yeah.
If niggas think that they have heard the best of Drake, they are out they fucking mind.
Insane. And I think that like it's no coincidence why he bought Tupac's ring. I think that it's like I think it's no coincidence how he ended up with Pharrell's chains. Like he did that. Like he enshrined shit. Like it means something.
Yeah, to him.
Yeah, it really does mean something to him.
And they everybody think
like,
he's like trolling.
He troll. Nah, it means something to him.
Means something to
but
him.
he in his songs he make it sound like it ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing.
But he really
cherished that shit.
Cherished, exactly. Nobody spends millions and millions of dollars on chains, and just to be like,
that's what I can't get mad at him because I mean I do that.
Yeah, it's like
I collect toys.
I'm a hip hop. I'm a hip hop enthusiast.
CDs.
I love hip hop. I love everything about hip hop. From the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From even the bullshit, from the hip hop. I love all that shit. I ain't gonna say I love that shit, but I appreciate it. I don't jam it either. I appreciate it. I
hope you don't jam it.
I appreciate Curtis Blow and Melly Mel and all that niggas.
Hey, the way.
I do. Because without them, bro, I mean, shit, really, the idea wasn't a spark for these niggas to come off of that. Like, so I'm not saying that shit was the best shit, but I acknowledge the Mount Rushmores and all that shit. Like, that's just what it is. We call it a spade, bro.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, they sparked the idea. I'm not saying it's the best shit by any means. It was bad, but
it was terrible. Melly Mel was alright.
Yeah,
Melly Mel was alright with the what's the song? You know the song.
Yeah. So it's like
Melly Mel verse was alright.
So I acknowledge that that's like a thing. I feel like Drake is one of them niggas who is like a nigga like me, a nigga like you, nigga like you. Mm-hmm. I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you know what I'm saying? I have a deep feeling about it, and it's like I remember when certain songs put me in that certain time. He grew up in that era. You know, Drake high school wise, I think is what 38.
Yeah.
So he probably graduated in like
he like our brother, our brother's age.
Yeah, he probably graduated in that era, like when you was freshman and shit like that. Drake would probably be a senior type shit. So it's like he comes from that, and like I know for me, I love that shit. So I think Drake feels a way that he doesn't get the credit of being a rapper. I feel like he walks around with that chip on his shoulder because he gets acknowledged for everything else. We know Drake's to make good songs. We know Drake can be in any bag that he wants to be in. We know Drake to be for anything. Besides, now they playing with the pen.
Yeah.
And now you have this nigga Kendrick Lamar coming in here and being like, I'm gonna wash this nigga. And then, quote unquote, he washed the nigga. I can't even say quote unquote. He did. It was an ugly year for Drake in 2024, the later years.
I'd say watch just because of society.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I don't think he'd ever be washed.
No.
He'd never be washed.
Thing, though. That's why I'm trying. That's what I'm getting back to when we started early. Mm-hmm. I feel like if he had just been a nerd, he would have got that praise. But then he started going back trying to be tough.
But at the end of the day,
that's hip hop.
Outside of the nerd shit, nigga, a man at the end of the day.
Of course, yeah. That's why I'm trying to. That's what I'm getting at. I'm not saying anybody can be a man.
No, anybody can't be a man, and I do not agree with that.
All right, I got you. Yeah. But what I'm saying is like, but what I'm getting at is like, them like I said, them people that he loved. Like I said, Jay Dilla and stuff.
Yeah.
You never heard them. That's what I'm getting at. You never heard them talk about that stuff. Mm-hmm. They from Detroit, so you know they was out there doing stuff.
Really,
they was getting down.
Yeah.
But they loved Dilla. They was like, man, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna calm down. I ain't even gonna talk crazy on these songs because I'm with Dilla right now.
I think
that's what I'm getting at. Like they should have just. That's what he should have just stayed that way. He would have been respected more.
And I would say this: I think the niggas that you comparing Drake, who he looked up to, is different because also where he looked at Dilla, he also looked up to Cam and Dipset. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you looking
Okay,
at them
I got
niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know how Dipset would go about
And
it.
I'm
You
telling
know,
you now,
and
Every
his
time I see
homeboy.
Dipset, I think of
But-
Jim Jones.
but it's like-
he messes me up.
But
I'm
outside of
sorry,
Jim,
man.
but it's like you look at who Drake is cool with, who got really tight with French and Max B. You know what I'm saying? Like we know about those you know what I'm saying? Like those tapes. We know about like that era. I think that's Drake's era. I think that's why he really fucked with Joe Budden like how he did, because that mixtape era. And it's like how they handle beef. That's how Drake, I think, like people kind of like missing is like he grew up in that era. Like his era really is like he looked into the street DVDs, street tapes, and like who got beef? Y'all remember them? Y'all remember the tapes? You know what I'm saying? Who beef and beef? Like he grew up in that era, so it's like you see that. Oh man,
but
I'm here.
But that's what I'm saying.
But I can't say that's not him. That's him.
No, I know that. But listen, this
him.
is my point. What I'm getting at, that is him. But what I'm saying is, he wasn't like, just because you friends with them people don't mean that you was around.
Yeah.
Sometimes some real friends is they gonna keep that street stuff away from somebody they know that's not a street person.
Right.
They're like, man, I don't even want him around it.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm about my business, I'm going over here.
You also
Some
got them
people to
niggas
this day they don't even know that they friends with street people until they got caught up.
But you do got a lot of them niggas that you can try to keep them from it.
Mm-hmm.
No matter.
What I'm saying is, but it wasn't him.
My mama then moved me all the way over here to try to stop me from doing shit that I did still.
Mm-hmm. I know that, but what I'm saying is, it clearly was not him.
I just feel like we only know what we told about Drake.
Real talk. And my thing is right here. I feel like Drake got cool with them niggas. Like, we're not gonna sit here and act like the way how and shit that we listen to influence the way how we are as people.
Yeah.
That's just part of it.
That's just society.
That's just society.
Now it's a bunch of little nigga. We was just arguing with a nigga on Xbox last night on my soul. Nigga say he folk damn. So he a Chicago nigga.
Okay. Yeah.
And the nigga say we in that bitch song. He
shorty.
say something. Real life.
Yeah.
I say nigga say shorty. And he say tell one of my partners, they gotta press that button on you, nigga. And I'm just like, I said that music really got y'all fucked up like that, though. But he talking, I can tell by the way he talk. He mad. He serious like that. That's in him. So nigga might be a bitch. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's who he is.
Yeah.
Nigga doing all that talking, nigga, whole time we laughing like nigga.
Don't bar none of that.
I'm like, nigga.
Texas.
Yeah. And that's what we told him. Like, nigga, he talking about
Texas.
you country ass nigga, such.
Shit, don't bar none of that.
Nigga, my partner Tony got on that bitch. He said, man, nigga, I want a nigga to die today, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that simple, nigga. And I don't know if in his mind, he might have been like, man, country ass nigga, they just talking such. You want me to tell you exactly what I told that nigga? He talking about that button, such. I said, nigga, do you know what type of shit I do down here? Like, I said, for fun. Like, I said, you talking about pressing a button? I said, now they shot you 100 yards away from me.
Mm-hmm. And it's like niggas gotta stop using
we
that
on
shit.
roofs.
You feel me? Like,
we know a few niggas.
Nigga, I shoot for real. Like, nigga, this is what I do in my spare time.
We didn't put holes in trees.
Yeah, like this is in my spare time.
We blowing
like
shit up.
Yeah,
niggas is real life making bombs. You heard terminate, whatever.
Yeah,
that
real
shit
life.
is. Yeah, like niggas.
And he just kept on, and I'm just like, bro, nigga, he that's really him. Like,
I say this shit, I be like, forgive them because they don't know. I said that in the song one time.
He might have been influenced by that music and shit, but that's really who he think he is.
They be shooting, we aiming. We
really aiming. Like, nigga, I ain't.
Hey, they talking about it. That's what I'm saying. Like, guns is legal as fuck down here.
But that's what he say talking about. And he not even realize the contradiction. Man, that shit different for y'all down there. Y'all niggas can have guns. It's open carry down there. Everybody got guns. My partner Mo said.
Duh.
So what type of guns you think we got?
Exactly. So what do you think he's gonna?
We got whatever y'all got. 10
then
times better.
long story short, here I go. I say,
M16.
man, I ain't tripping off no nigga. I was like, niggas you be doing all that talking. I said, I'm sitting in this bitch right now. So I'm playing 2K talking to y'all. So I got a pistol in my pocket right now. And I said, it's because of little niggas like that. Mm-hmm. I said, and nigga he might be a little tough nigga. I don't give a fuck, but nigga, I'll kill you. And that's
the thing is,
that's not me trying to be tough. That's not me just talking. Nigga, I'll split your shit.
It's the same instance like this right here. Niggas go to a city and they think that city gonna carry them. Nigga, we know of a few niggas that's tough from Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we saying? We can name every fucking rapper in Chicago.
And I kept telling him, like, nigga,
Chicago has 1 million fucking people that live in that city.
I said,
you name me 20 niggas.
I said,
that rap.
I kept saying, I was like,
the fuck is you
I said,
talking
boy,
about?
I said, that King Von, the shit got y'all niggas fucked up.
Stupid, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
I said, you see what happened to him?
Stop telling niggas where you from. You notice when niggas
Somebody
get into
from
it over
the
here.
South.
Every East Texas nigga I know, whenever I've been out of town, this is a side topic of what we talking about, but it's like every time when I got into it, and anybody out of town is from East Texas, we ain't never said we from East Texas.
Nope.
Not that we did, not that we're not scared of East Texas, but it don't matter.
It don't matter
where we're from. Because I'm gonna beat your ass like you
like
think like you feel like I'm from Dallas.
I said,
I'm gonna beat your ass like you feel like I'm from Houston.
I told
it don't matter.
I said, bro,
this asshole is universal.
I said, you come down here with that shit, bro. I said, I'm telling you.
It don't matter.
Sent right back up.
I said,
in a box.
I said, you will not make it out of Longview, Texas. I said, I don't know what you think.
Yeah.
Who you like? I was like, bro, you're not gonna make it out of here, bro. I said, I know some niggas right now.
Yeah. Better yet, I'll come to Chicago. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna treat you like you from Tech. Like, that shit don't really.
You know what I'm saying? So that just goes back to the Drake shit. Like, if that's how he grew up and that's what he grew up looking into, bro, like that might be who he really think he is. But I also think that Drake done did some fucked up shit.
I believe,
especially since he done got this money and shit, like that.
No way.
So it's just feeding into his ego type shit. And like I said, I'm a Drake fan, bro. And I don't know the nigga personally, but I'm just going off, assumption. Like,
I feel like a lot.
Some got that nigga feeling like that.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the shit that he has a chip on his shoulder. How he feel like
niggas disrespect
him, and I feel like it's more so when it comes to his art and his craft and when he's rapping, because he has so many like niggas. Like I heard niggas saying like, "Oh nah, I can't put Drake in my top 10 rappers of all time because he has ghostwriters." And I know if he hears shits like that, it eat him up.
That ghostwriter shit pisses me off so bad. Some of Beyonce's top songs was wrote by somebody else.
But that don't matter in R&B.
Nigga, some rappers. It's some rappers. Some of their top songs done been somebody else's song. They're like, you know what, bro? You sound better on it.
Of course.
You cannot discredit. If you go to a lot of albums, it's writing credits to different fucking people. Mm-hmm. I think a motherfucker write a song and a nigga get on there and change a few words.
I think a lot of people they hang up on the thought of if this nigga didn't do this, he didn't do that, boom, it's over. But I don't think that they acknowledge the fact that we have never seen a rapper like Drake, and Drake is a multi-dimensional artist when it comes to he's crossed over to a point where he is pop. Hotline Bling is a pop song.
Yeah,
like there's hella songs that he's made that are pop. Like so, it's like. Yes, he has writers. Yes, he's a billion-dollar artist. He gives Universal billions of dollars every year.
So my question
So it's like, yeah, bro, he's pop. He has writers. They want him to get into the movie.
My question is,
I don't understand.
My question is, do you think Jay-Z done wrote all his songs? Do you think Lil Wayne done wrote all his songs? If you say yeah, I'm gonna get on my phone and I'm gonna look that shit up because I can't remember exactly.
I'm gonna say,
but they have not wrote all their songs. Drake done wrote songs for Wayne.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I don't know about.
I'm gonna say yeah for
Jay-Z.
I'm gonna say yeah for Jay because honestly, the reason why I say Jay, look, hear me out. The reason why I say Jay's never had the commercial success as Drake had.
I do want you to look up
at the end of the
day if they can find.
It's a business. It's a business that Jay-Z's never played in. You see what I'm saying? Like the first, like
Jay-Z done played in a lot of shit.
But wait, hold on. Before you hold on. Jay-Z's first #1 Billboard was New York with Alicia Keys. Jay-Z came in the game in '96. New York came out in like
that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so what I'm saying is, if Jay wanted to play that game, he would have did that in early 2000s.
I don't think
Jay did that because he would have been way more commercial than he is. See what I'm saying? Niggas just think that Jay is just Illuminati. That's how he got big. But
at the same time, it's a lot of niggas from New York that's greats that ain't had that commercial success, but it's people that's wrote for them.
You're.
It's just
now, and I agree with you too.
I just feel like
I'm not disagreeing.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I feel like if we had all the proof right here, right now, it's gonna be some shit on that list. Y'all gonna be like, ain't no way.
I believe no. Trust me.
Like listen. Even though I mean, like I said, we don't really see him as a
Jay-Z.
lyricist.
No, I just don't.
No. I'm talking
about
I'm talking about Snoop. We don't really see him as a lyricist like that. He can freestyle, but his verse on that Lay Low song, he didn't write that. Yeah. Lay low, nobody move until I say so. I forgot what he said. Rolling deep like the president. No limit till I die. No, that's
but niggas will never discredit Snoop.
But why? You know who wrote that? Exhibit. Exhibit wrote his Lay Low verse.
But as far as Drake, this is what I'm saying. Why do niggas only want to discredit Drake?
Because he's great. He's the Patriots.
And now they starting to. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
and
why.
Now they starting to.
And this shit, y'all ain't gonna agree. Y'all probably won't. But it's because he half white. And that's and it kills me how everybody wants to bring that up. He black enough to help a motherfucker, but he not.
It's all good.
Black at all. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It ain't good no more. It's a white boy. He didn't see that. Do you think motherfuckers listen to Stay Scheming for Rick Ross?
And if y'all really want me, no.
Because I didn't. And the damn sure didn't listen to it for Christmas time.
I'm gonna say deeper for him. I think, which looking back, they should have knew. But looking back, for Drake, he already was like a musical background. His uncle, I got his uncle record. What's his name?
His daddy.
Larry Graham.
Larry Graham is the man.
Larry Graham.
I ain't talking about Dennis. Larry Graham, you know the bass.
Jazz shit?
No, he
like
funk.
Funk. I got a vinyl. I got a vinyl in the crib right now.
Swear.
Yeah, I do too.
You gotta play that bitch.
It's called,
I know that whole jam.
It's called Starlight or something.
Yeah.
It's Larry Graham. He made like funk. Like you know the slap bass, like it'd be like.
Yeah. I know
Larry Graham started that. He's the originator.
With that being said, how can a nigga?
That's what they
discredit his musical background. Like it's
true. That's what I'm saying.
Bron's son made it to the NBA.
It's on him.
They tried to discredit him.
Dennis was not that bad, but like,
oh my
god, he ain't got nothing on Larry.
Hold on,
Larry was in Sly Family Stone.
Hold on,
no, I know. I was supposed to
listen to the fat ass nigga calling him a white boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
He ain't not probably get on that bitch.
Rick Ross. I don't know what.
And I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Rick Ross.
I still like
Ross. I fuck with Rick Ross rappers, but I thought that was the corniest move he could have made, bro.
That's why nobody listened to that.
And I feel like he jumped out the window because of some publicity shit. You see how far, and you see how he fell back.
Yeah,
now. You ain't heard from Ross since.
I only respected Kendrick in that beat.
That's it. That's all the person I want to hear. I don't want to hear nobody else.
Rocky, I wouldn't study Future.
All that other shit had me
none of them.
hot as fuck. I swear.
And I really wish that he really just rapped to Kendrick on that song.
I think Kanye,
but he couldn't, bro.
I think
it'd be the same. It's so many people coming at me at the same time, bro.
I get your point. But what I'm saying is, come on.
Why waste your time?
On them against Kendrick?
No, I understand what you're saying, but it's just you got to think about where he from. Shit, it's just like shit. Man, all these niggas. Crazy.
I would have put them getting hung like on a tree or something, just in a video, and just be rapping about.
Well, they done hung his ass.
I just thought. But I'm saying I would have did like some subliminal stuff to them. But I would have put my whole focus on Kendrick.
I just had Graves.
But you should have just. That's what you should have just worried about.
But that goes back to my point when I was saying I feel like niggas is disrespecting Drake as a lyricist, so he had to tell y'all niggas Because if you go back
And then what's
to
crazy,
the street heat
The
tapes
only
and all that
person
beef and all
that
that
he
shit.
was beefing with that was in out of them, the only person that was a lyricist was Rick Ross. The rest of them are not lyricists.
And the reason why
it wasn't what I'm
because
saying. It was
Rick
not
Ross barely a lyricist.
But let me ask you this: if you dissed a nigga back then in the 2000s, early 2000s, no matter who you was, nigga, Wayne dissed the Dream. So what I'm saying is, Drake comes from that.
But what I'm saying is,
you see what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
So
no,
so
but I'm
it's
just like, but the Dream was considered. No, that's different.
Not a lyricist. Let me see where you
no,
going.
he was. I know. He was a writer though. No,
he was a hell of a writer.
No, Dream was right for us making music.
He was right, man.
He was writing his ass off. But we're not gonna sit here and say
these other dudes. All right,
but you can't.
But these other dudes, man.
But you can't compare Dream to Future.
Future ain't even a lyricist.
If you just told me, but you know what I'm saying though. I don't want that to seem. I don't want to seem strange.
What I'm saying, I
said him. He said Future.
No, I'm saying like when you said Dream, you was like, "Come on, Dream." I was like, "All right, Future." That's why I said, "All right, Future." The rest of them, come on, Cliff. The rest of them, man. He could have just said, "Yes." I just feel like I should have said at least one line about this. Oh, and then went right back to Kendrick. But he had to write one verse about Kendrick and then write some verse about
them niggas. And I agree wholeheartedly. I agree wholeheartedly. But I feel like just the echelon that Drake comes from, nigga, anybody can get it. That's what Wayne was on.
I'm gonna say this.
Was on that same. That's my favorite artist of all time. Third favorite artist of all time.
And
I respect it to them. I respect what he did. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. Just normal nigga terms, bro. Right. One thing that'll make me flash out is when a nigga I done tried to help. Not even tried to help. A nigga that I done help.
Right.
Try to backdoor me, and now you. Who listen to fucking Problems for A$AP Rocky?
I know why I listen.
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't even being funny. I'm being serious as fuck. It's everybody that diss him, nigga, on my soul, nigga. That motherfucking Drake and Future mixtape. Drake shitting on Future the whole mixtape.
Drake took Kendrick on tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Drake, Kendrick's number one song was with who? You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I just listened to that for Drake because it's a hard song. But nigga,
keep it a buck.
No, yeah, keep it a fucking buck. Call a spade a spade. That nigga did you a favor.
But that was the point of 616. He was like letting them know.
Relax.
But why bite the hand that feeds you? Because he fed it.
But at the same time, we don't know. He might have. I think Drake did something to Kendrick.
Because this right here. Because you trying to little bro me now, and you act like I'm not now. Now this is where
little bro. He literally set a platform for these niggas to have one of the biggest tours ever. The big fucking three.
I get it, but also at the same time, you did that. But nigga, don't try to play like I'm not like him.
All right.
Because I feel like.
But what's the difference between what the fuck Drake did and what Kendrick did on that fucking song with Big Sean? You said you just wanted to be friendly competition. Nigga, why would I say another nigga is number one? Nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro. Any man around, any fucking real man ain't finna give nobody the credit of saying I'm second to him.
Of course. But where?
So if he meant no disrespect by it, nigga, what I said earlier, nigga, this year when he was getting ready to drop the album, he dissed Drake. Before that, he dissed some other niggas. Before that, he dissed some other niggas. When are you gonna stop dissing niggas to make yourself pop? And you don't need that, nigga. You are that nigga. Kendrick Lamar is one of them niggas. He one of them ones, bro. On my soul, this nigga Kendrick to me.
Who else did he diss?
That Control beat. He was dissing niggas. Before that, it
was a lyrical. It was.
But when Drake did it, it was a problem.
No, it wasn't.
He got mad about it. But the big three is just big me.
But no, listen. No.
But the big three is just big me.
The Control verse. He said, "I love y'all, but I wanna."
So my question is,
I get that though. Why mention it?
Why mention what?
Why bring that up? Like, I love y'all niggas, but I want to kill y'all.
Same shit.
Because it's the same.
So what's the difference in what he did and what Drake did?
Man, it's just
and Drake
it's part of the battle. It's
Drake
part of rapping.
It is part of the battle.
But I feel like Drake and J. Cole.
It was Drake, but this my only thing is I just feel like that part was just. I mean, that's not nothing to get mad about. Like it's rap
that was
better.
nothing to get mad about. What that fucking what was the name of that song?
Third person shooter.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is no. That was what that was. It was all stuff built. It was built up stuff. It was the lyrics that we was sitting there. Well, y'all, because I don't listen to. But y'all was sitting there. Y'all was sitting there. It was no. I'm talking about all these other Drake CDs. It was lyrics that Drake was spitting that was talking about Kendrick. Like it was. But
was it about Kendrick or was he just foreshadowing how niggas be bitches?
No.
That's no different than me saying that's no different than me saying, man, I already know when I look out for this nigga gonna do some hoe ass shit to me later. I mean, and he never said a name directly. Nigga, guilty dog gonna bark first.
Facts.
So you felt like that was about you. Why?
That part.
Why?
Yeah, you right.
It's just I just feel like when I heard that first person shooter, in my mind, I ain't seen nothing but dollar signs. Like y'all niggas. Imagine a tour with J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Y'all gonna make boo.
But listen, on this, but from my understanding, that was J. Cole. That was J. Cole on the first person shooter. That was J. Cole that wanted that. That's from my understanding. I don't feel like
Drake said nothing wrong on that.
He didn't, but what I'm saying, but I mean, he did try to. He went off a Cole's bar. Yeah.
He said, he said, there's three goats. He said, me, Drizzy, Kendrick, and me. Something like that. What did he say? He said, Drizzy.
I don't know the song.
Oh, no, I don't do that. That whole trash.
Shooter, he said, we as big as the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And that's what he was saying. And like, Kendrick heard that. And he was like, and really what we talking about, it's rap, bro. Like, we all rappers, ego. He was like, J. Cole was like, it's three goats. It's me, Drake, and Kendrick. Kendrick came out, it's the ego. Nigga.
But at the same time,
three goats. Nigga, I am the goat.
How?
That's what he feel like.
How? And we go, all right, that's cool.
He's a rapper.
That's cool.
At the same time.
But nigga, how are you the GOAT? And you, nigga, I need to see production. Period. Point blank. If that's the case, Kendrick or J. Cole shouldn't be saying shit.
That's how some people think.
But Kendrick feels like, that's what I'm just saying.
Bron is still averaging
20.
Drake is still averaging. He never stopped.
But my thing is this: Kendrick is in a right to feel like, nigga, don't compare me to these niggas. I rap better than these niggas.
And then
how do you rap better than these niggas when y'all really three different styles?
It's true.
It's hip hop.
Yeah.
It's ego.
And then at the same time, that's why at the beginning of the beef, he said just keep it the rap way. He wanted to just have a friendly rap battle.
My point is though, what the fuck is up with all these fucking friendly rap battles? You done did this shit 2-3 times.
Yeah, you right.
2-3 like
I can't disagree with
you. But I ain't disagreeing with you either because I understand what you're saying because it's rap.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's an art, damn near sport. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I just feel like, bro, Kendrick, when are you gonna just like y'all saying about the baby and his flow? I feel like the same shit. I feel like it's the same shit with Kendrick. And like I told them niggas when that shit came out, I said he finna drop an album.
Yeah,
he finna drop an album.
Finna put a double.
Like I asked Cliff and him, I said, you don't hear nobody talking about that Kendrick album no more, and it ain't been that long. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, bro, if we talking about who's the GOAT since these niggas. And this ain't, and y'all know I fuck with Drake. I'm a Drake fan. But like I told y'all, nigga, my number one played song of the fucking year last year was ADHD by Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. But my number one album was Nothing Was the Same by Drake.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like I told him earlier, nigga, that's a timeless album. It's timeless. So how can you be great when you're not producing like a great.
I mean,
And I'm
but
gonna say
at the
it like
same
this.
way,
When
but we
My
say,
bad,
but
my
what
bad.
I'm saying, you can say that too. But then at the same time, like you can, it's different. It's different, but it is the same. Like you can think about it. Michael Jackson, he had Thriller.
we was talking
His
about that
next
motherfucker
album
earlier.
was bad. Think about how long that was.
What was Mike's first album? You know?
I think it was Off the Wall.
But
Off the Wall.
listen, hear me though. This goes back to me saying timeless.
I think it was.
This goes back to me saying timeless.
Then it was Thriller.
That Thriller album took him far as fuck, and to this day, niggas still talk about the Thriller.
Yeah, he don't
album.
even.
And this is what I
The
want to say.
nigga's
To Kendrick's point, this is what I want to say. The nigga made. To Kendrick's point, my fault. LeBron James. We had said something.
Yeah, we was talking about them
right?
earlier.
So, if you go ask LeBron James who's the greatest basketball player of all time, what do you think LeBron James is gonna say?
Not him.
I think he gonna say
Yeah, he ain't gonna say him.
I'll just say that
Because you got to think about
He
people
will-
he looked up
He
to.
will say.
I think he will say
But I
Kareem.
have heard him say when it comes to that LeBron and Jordan conversation. I've heard LeBron say it's me.
Do you know
Because
that?
he don't think Michael Jordan is. He think Kareem is.
Do you think? Did you ever hear the story about LeBron cooking Jordan and all them niggas when he was 16?
I have.
I ain't heard that.
You never heard?
Cook
Yeah, it was an open gym.
Cook
It was an open gym, and KG was there. They were playing with Kevin Garnett and all
But
that. Yeah.
but this what I'm saying though. From the time Bron entered the league, he's still in that motherfucker. He's
And that's what I'm
still
saying. Might have been a bad
producing.
example.
Tom Brady, from the time he started in that motherfucker to the time he left out, he was fucking great.
Yeah.
Of course.
He was putting up numbers.
And that's what I feel like.
Since Best I Ever Had came out,
He's been cooking.
this nigga has not stopped. And niggas want to discredit this man for 4 months
I don't know who doing that.
bro, you gotta get on. I'm telling
Yeah, it
you.
is.
Yeah,
They want
I don't know
to,
who
but
doing
that goes back to what he said. That's the disrespect. That's the shit that's fueling him and making him act the way, because you ain't just gonna take nothing away.
Them dudes just running their mouth.
But that's that shit I'm talking about. You know how these young motherfuckers, they ain't niggas not listening to this.
Let me ask you this. Let me just say this. They say, Ty, they come to you, man. Let's say you doing some shit, and Ty ain't like that no more. This nigga doing this shit way better than Ty. You know, you got pride about.
But you the fucking great. You the great around them motherfuckers.
You gonna come back. You gonna be like,
I
call my shit. Niggas is disrespect.
That's why
up.
when you had told me the other day about when you were saying that he felt like he the underdog.
Yeah. Niggas
He's
must
not.
forgot. No,
He's not.
He's not.
But what I'm saying is,
I think you feel like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel like it, and that's in his mind. He got to keep that in his mind to stay at the top. He can't just say, "No,
I'm
not
here.
the
I've
underdog."
arrived.
He
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
But we know for a fact he ain't no underdog. It's no way. We are waiting on him to put out. He like I told you the other day. He just throwing jabs out right now.
Yeah.
Just catching a feel of what he can get. When he finds something to make a hit, he gonna be number one again. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not even worried about all that.
I promise you. I feel like this.
So is Kendrick's number one valid right now? Is it valid?
I mean, that's subjective because
I think it is.
Nigga suppressing streams and shit. Is it valid? Because I remember sitting in this bitch when I was beefing, nigga. I'm waiting on these niggas.
I think it was
overkill. And I'm looking at Kendrick shit and it's saying 5-6 million views and Drake got 150K. When that's never ever happened in life.
And this the thing is with the Not Like Us situation and how he is.
But to be honest,
I feel like
it wasn't just Not Like Us, it was all of them. And when I was trying to find Drake shit, Kendrick Lamar popped up every time. It has nothing to do with this nigga. I'm not even trying to hear it.
I feel like it was overkill. I feel like Not Like Us would have been crazy without the extra that came with it. I feel like if the label made that decision to push it, I feel like that was a decision outside of Kendrick Lamar to make that song the way it was, like to completely bury Drake, quote unquote. I don't think that Kendrick needed that. I think Not Like Us would have been great without the label push that it had. Period. That's what I feel like. I feel like
You
that
hear what
song
you
is
just
good
said?
enough to stand on its own.
Set the label, push.
Yeah, but because it
You
got to acknowledge it.
They literally boosted this shit, bro, to the point to where, nigga, you can't type Drake nothing in without that shit popping up.
Regarding Drake, nigga, you can't type in late night cruising. Nigga,
you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's literally everywhere, and all of a sudden, like, and I would feel just like him. Y'all tried to tarnish my name, bro.
And then on top of that,
and then y'all not even pushing the other shit. Y'all want to push the freak ass nigga. He a 69 guy.
Now couple all of that shit with, nigga, you owe me money because I done gave you every album that I needed to give you, and now you need to give me more money. And now you playing on my face.
I think he might need to chill for him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
They settled that. They have settled that part of that agreement is settled.
But now he's still on a defamatory, like you
but not like this.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying that like the label stuff that's settled.
Yeah.
Now it's the fame. This is the fame and then whatever.
I think that we are watching the crumble of what they want to do. This is what the crumble of what the Roman Empire. Mm-hmm. Like they want to take Drake. They want to take him down a notch because he has just like, and it's eerily similar to Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Have y'all ever?
I won't be surprised if he already kind of hinted at like he got stomach issues. Ooh. So what Drake? So what I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if some shit came out.
No, I got stomach issues, don't you? They got that male BBL shit.
And you sit over there smoking that damn hookah all the damn time.
Yeah. That hookah
and drinking them damn spritzers
and getting
yeah, man. It's like
I'm just saying,
but it just sets it up for the play. It set it up for the play.
We all went to the same school in 11th grade. Yeah, probably I was asleep, but that movie I watched. Mm-hmm. Y'all watch Macbeth?
Nah, I ain't watched that bitch.
If you watch Macbeth,
I've heard
that's Drake's story. Macbeth. It's the perfect story. It's perfect. You can play one of his albums. It's Macbeth.
And I feel like we could talk about it all night too. I feel like we can really go in about this all night. Yeah. But I want to talk about LiAngelo Ball because I ain't gonna lie.
$13 million down the drain.
That chat.
I don't like that song.
And then Pete Gang.
How do y'all feel about the song? How do y'all feel about
the
song?
I'll be honest.
I only heard like
I heard the hook.
Snippet. I ain't heard a rap or nothing.
I'm gonna swerve him in the corner. Whoa.
That's the only part I got to.
But listen, do you know why that song really got popular?
Why?
TikTok.
Facts.
And guess what TikTok's doing in a few days?
Go. And they said it's reminiscent of like early 2000s.
I feel like
exactly what it is.
All right, so let me tell y'all my. Go ahead. So let me show you, and I'll run it back if you know me too, Tyler.
Well, I'll be outside so I can hear.
So my take on all of the LiAngelo Ball shit, I feel like it's the perfect timing for him, all in all, because we in an era where everything kind of sounds the same. Like when it comes to music. If you are a lazy listener,
yes,
you know what I'm saying. Like if you don't really dig deep into music, I feel like LiAngelo Ball came at the right time because you got niggas who grew up on that type of rhythm and that type of we grew up listening to Hot Boys and all that shit. So it's kind of like a similar bop that we're familiar with. So I feel like he took advantage of that. Like not even that he took advantage of it. I think that he really just made that song because he thought it was hard, not realizing that it sounded so dated. I think he stumbled on some shit.
I think.
But
I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's easy to come up with 1 million streams in the first day when you already got like 5 million fucking followers on social media.
I think you got some celebrity.
Yeah, like you're already famous.
Yeah.
So, and then you got Neon, the streamer that was with him when he played,
type of shit.
And it's just like
his goofy ass.
He don't even know what the fuck real music is. Exactly. He just back there bobbing his head, dick riding the hardest, and it's just like.
So I think that when it comes to the Tweaker song, it reminds me of Gucci flip flops. I just hit it to the top. Whatever the fuck Bad Baby was saying.
Yeah.
And I think this is another one of those.
He said me.
I think this is another Gucci flip flops, but
Another Gucci gang.
Another Gucci gang. I feel like we're seeing a pattern now where niggas, they, man, bro, and it's fun. It's funny. Yeah. But when do it stop being funny? Because the reason why these niggas is getting $13 million is because we think it's funny. And we're trolling and niggas is listening to it and they, I like this song. Do I like that song? No. Do I think it's a cool song? Do I think it's a cool song? Yeah. I don't think it's a bad song. I think it has all the elements. I think that it's just a cool song. I don't think that it's like, I've heard way better songs. Like, to people's point, she would have been popping in 05. Yeah. But 05, shit, nigga, we had a whole Twisted Dark Fantasy. We've had Wayne's Carter 3 before that, after that. So what I'm saying is, it's like, we've had music that has surpassed that shit. It's a troll, and I think that
it is a troll.
They have piss away money that's piss away $13 million, and they laughing in our faces because we know how many artists, and like I said in the video, we're not even talking about homegrown artists, but just artists that are established.
And I think too,
who are looking for a deal. I think the niggas just be like,
damn.
I think
what the fuck I gotta do?
He signed to Def Jam too, man. That's a dying label.
It is. They
desperate.
But my thing is this. It's funny, and what's funny is Def Jam had to borrow money from Republic to sign this thing for $13 million.
That's what I'm saying.
So my thing is this: you invested $13 million in this nigga for some bullshit. What do you think he's gonna produce after Tweaker? Niggas is not wanting to listen to what the next thing is that he puts out. Because if you come at us with another motherfucking song talking about something, I'm gonna swerve and bend that corner, whoa.
And listen,
I promise
mark
you,
my word.
Mark
my word. The next song he make he gonna say that.
Yeah, he gonna say it. He gonna say that in the next song.
I agree. That's a good point.
Or it's gonna be a similar beat.
And you cannot do that. He's gonna have to come up with something that's different. And then once he gets to that point, he's not gonna be able to, because he's not creative in that bag. Now he could shock us all.
Yeah, he could.
He could.
He really
he could shock us all and come up with a bop.
I just don't see it.
But my feeling is it's going to be more so in the vein of that, because Def Jam is like, oh, people want to hear this old music? Let's make more of that. Let's make another Tweaker.
It ain't gonna work like that, though.
Niggas is not wanting to listen to Tweaker again. It was a funny, quick moment, and that was it. And you just pissed off $13 million because you have belief in this shit. When you had niggas who really have talent, who you could invest that $13 million in, if you would have really pushed them like that, like a label, Def Jam, hello, stupid, you could have probably really revitalized Def Jam.
Who Def Jam got?
Nobody's on Def Jam. Nobody's on Def Jam. Paul Rosenberg, Eminem's manager, is the motherfucker that's running Def Jam.
That's real bad.
Shit, he ain't got nobody but Eminem.
Fucking nobody. And Eminem, he ain't even on Def Jam. He got Shady 4-5. It's
Universal over Shady 4-5.
So there's only three labels. Universal.
What I'm trying to understand is
under Universal, but it's under Interscope.
It's Interscope.
And this is a real question. So can motherfuckers not make music without Universal? What's the other two?
Sony and Warner.
Warner. Do you have to fucking have those?
Everything falls under those.
If you want to be a star,
it's like
you remember what I was telling you about them Texas rappers earlier?
They ain't on either.
They're not on any of them. Sauce is not on any.
That's what I was saying. If you want to be a star, you got to be on one of the three.
It's a monopoly.
Unless you a Lil Russell.
I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Sauce Walker is a star.
Facts.
He just got multiple investments, like you know what I'm saying,
but he's only as big as he's gonna be right now, because he's taking it as far, and I feel like that's why Nipsey got killed, because he was breaking past the point by himself to where it was like he didn't need Sony, Warner, or Universal. He did that shit on his partner.
He had a partner deal with Atlantic,
who was under
just Universal. Atlantic. So that means basically he had his own label.
Yeah,
partner deal with them.
It was. We ain't seen
for
that
one
deal.
album.
Yeah. We ain't seen that deal since Master P. When Master P did that deal.
The only one still kicking.
Yeah.
And
that's because it was a different time. It was the 90s.
But he had an 80-20.
Yeah, 80-20.
That's crazy.
God damn.
80-20. Real talk.
He had an
80-20.
That's why he was just kept putting.
That's why he was signing all them
like
niggas, bro. He was signing all them niggas. Silk, Shaka, Mystical.
He got Snoop.
All them Snoop after he left Def Jam.
Snoop made them.
Imagine getting Snoop
like that. Yeah, the biggest rapper
at that time
because the other two died. He was the biggest rapper in the 90s.
And Pete told him to come to New Orleans.
Yeah,
and put him on. So what I'm saying is like these niggas be investing in bullshit. Mm-hmm. They think that they think like the game is let's invest in. I don't know what the mindset of these niggas is. Is like I don't know. Niggas don't want to hear Tweaker outside of what it is right now. Mm-hmm. This is what it is.
I don't.
I know I don't.
I don't know nothing, but I swear we've been in the corner.
And I'm about tired of hearing that shit as it is now.
And I only be playing that shit when I'm playing Need to Speak.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I don't really get on TikTok like that. So
bro, that shit was everywhere, bro. Shit. They not playing the whole song on TikTok.
Yeah.
They playing not even that. They'll play probably the first minute, and that's a stream.
Yeah.
That's a fucking
15
stream.
seconds is a stream.
Yeah. The thing is that what it comes to is labels. These labels they look at who has the backing when you come to them. Mm-hmm. Atlantic, 300, all the Interscope, all these labels, they got the game fucked up because they look and see they don't want to build nobody up anymore. They don't. It isn't like the artist that comes to you like, hey, I really got talent. You got real A&Rs who are listening to music. And like, yo, this is really good music. Mm-hmm. That whole game is gone. Mm-hmm. Now it's what's your following? How many followers do you have?
You know that nigga Sosa was saying that he was like he went down there and they was just like, well, your follower ain't big enough.
Mm-hmm. We because it's too much of a risk. Now it's like we'll have to invest in people to come into you.
And that is
it's not too much of a risk because they just pissed 13 million.
And that's why QC and TDE and Dreamville is the top 3 labels because they have A&Rs and they have people that's why they produce stars.
So this is what I'm saying though.
Other than Atlantic, which I know they part of it, but
you mean to tell me that LaMelo Ball got
bad, man.
Real life. Leandro, you telling me Leandro Ball right now got?
I wasn't laughing about that. I was laughing at we are talking about the Ball brothers.
I'm gonna say
in the music business.
I'm gonna say
here you go.
He got 40 songs wrote up right now. Do y'all? I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think he went to the studio, made that shit, and then popped off.
Yeah, I think he has like 10 songs.
I don't think he got 10.
I think he maybe had. Yeah, you're right.
He only got 10.
I think he got like 5.
Just think about it. Think about how much time you really gotta put in to make a real fucking song.
No, I agree. I don't think he has an EP.
No, he might if it's 2-3 songs.
2 songs. I think he got Tweaker, and I think he got another one.
You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen for real? I think LeAngelo has maybe 4 or 5 songs. I'll give him 10. Mm-hmm. But I think they're gonna listen to them other songs he has, right? And I think that they're gonna get him with a writer.
Yeah,
they're gonna pull him down. They're gonna set him down with a writer, a producer, and they're gonna try to factor some shit in that vein of Tweaker. And you say, okay, this is the direction you want to go. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna try and mold an artist out of Leandro Ball.
I ain't trying to hear nothing no rich ass nigga done. I ain't hearing it. I'm telling you now, I'm not hearing that shit.
Big old 6'7" dude. He like 6'7", 6'8". He a tall rapper.
He's a tall guy
trying to rap.
Yeah. That's what happened when you still in China and you want to come back.
Yeah.
You want to start rapping. It's weird, bro.
Nobody trying to hear
I just feel like it's strange how they'll put that much money and they'll take that much of a risk on somebody like Leandro Ball because you have, like I said, you have so many artists who can invest $13 million in, and then you'll get that money, you'll get $13 million back and then some. Mm-hmm. If you do it right,
he don't give a fuck because he can probably pay that $13 million if he fuck it up.
He don't give a fuck about $13 million. Big Baller Brand, they sold $13 million worth of shoes.
Mm-hmm. Easily.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like LaMelo's in the league, Lonzo's in the league. Like he's getting millions. Like 13 M's ain't nothing to them. Mm-hmm. Like so, it's just funny. Like and I think like niggas who are up and coming, I think it speaks to that too, because it's like you have niggas like Black Max, you have niggas like that who come in and they want to make music and they have a following. They have a following, they have a little bit of a following, and now they can leverage everybody who follows them with the label. It's like, well, I come in with 1 million plus followers. I come in with 500, 500,000 followers. Like I have an audience that wants to listen to me, and my music is halfway decent. So,
but I can tell you this:
I've been viral 10 times.
LeAngelo Ball didn't get his fucking followers from music.
No.
He didn't. And common sense of fuck. And this ain't no shade, bro. But like I say, let's fucking call a spade a fucking spade. Them niggas was following you because you was hooping, not because you was rapping.
That's it.
And I'm pretty sure I'm one of his followers. I'm pretty sure I follow this nigga on social media. Nigga, I don't fucking want to hear you rap, bro.
No, never had
real life
inkling of.
I'm gonna swerve and bend the corner. Whoa. That's all I done heard from that shit.
I could name you anything outside of that.
I don't know another word.
I can name you nothing outside of that.
Let me tell you this. This is what I think about it. You know how they were saying before this battle, this epic battle, they were saying that they weren't gonna worry about signing rappers no more. They were just gonna sign reggaeton and that Burna Boy stuff.
Afrobeats.
No, I love Burna. I love Burna Boy. I'm saying that stuff Afrobeat.
Yeah.
As you can see, that stuff ain't popping no more.
No,
neither side.
It's a wave.
Burna Boy and Tim's might and Wizkid. Them three might be the popping ones right now.
It ain't gonna be nobody.
It ain't nobody else. And I feel like Jello or whatever his name is finna be like. They was like, man, we got to go back to this.
I'm glad you said that.
We got to go back
because outside of LeAngelo, how many more niggas you think is gonna come up with
a lot of them
tweaking, like swerving with the car?
But then, because
they keep that shit themselves. I don't want to hear it.
Now we finna have to hear niggas try to make a play off of that.
Yeah,
I see niggas trying to flip the beat.
What? Swear to God.
I don't know how they. But what I'm saying is the problem now is what they gonna go back to. They gonna go back to Instagram. Which I think somebody gonna buy TikTok. I don't think he's gonna shut down. I think somebody.
How y'all feel about TikTok going? How y'all feel about TikTok going?
I feel like shit, niggas. I hope niggas didn't invest their whole life in social media because your ass finna be back at work.
I really think somebody gonna buy that before it's. When is it? When is the deadline?
19th. Is that Sunday?
I think somebody go because I seen Mr. Beast talking about buying it.
They need to.
This that nigga.
I feel like TikTok is one
somebody
of the
gonna
ones. TikTok is one of them ones, but do they want to sell it?
Oh, that's the problem. See, I don't know nothing about it.
I don't know nothing about it.
I just saw one thing. Mr. Beast was like, "Hey man, I'll buy it so we can keep it."
Yeah, I saw that too.
But that's all I know. I don't know much about it.
I think TikTok has done more good, and I think it scares the government for real.
You do
that. Information spread too fast, and niggas can talk to too many people too fast. I don't like anything where the government feels like I'm gonna take this away from you because I know what's best for you. Like that's some real fascist, like dictator type shit. Like you're gonna take this app away from me because you know what's best for me, nigga. It's a state. That's how they do the scare tactics. It's a reason of state emergency. You know what I mean? Like China has access to it. But, nigga, that shit has been up here since 2016. Nigga, that TV he got hanging up in his wall is from China. Nigga, literally, like the motherfucking Xbox that we play on every damn day.
The most American thing is these beers.
That's all. So whenever you talk about infiltration and all this other extra shit, like they have too much access to us. It's cap. It's cap. And I think that to be like another thing. They be a lot of shit. They just be playing on our face.
I think, man, this year gonna be bad at that. That's they goal. They just gonna be playing with us. We ain't gonna know what's real. We ain't gonna know nothing. But I don't want to get into that. I'm trying to figure out how, like, what did you say?
I'm on iPhone.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out how what's the next? Was they gonna go right back to Instagram and start doing this real?
I think that like
what they gonna do?
I think the next move.
Because it surely ain't X or Twitter.
I think if people were smart and how I'm kind of changing my direction, you would try to get established on YouTube or Twitch. I'm not gonna get on Twitch because I'm not a streamer, but I'm really gonna like. I think YouTube has proven the test of time. YouTube has sustained Vine. YouTube has sustained Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. It is the underlier where it's like people will always go back to YouTube, regardless of whatever it may be. And I think if you're seriously about like want to create content and stay relevant and stay in people's faces, you will make YouTube. A push to YouTube. And I think YouTube has proven that time after time after time after time again that this is where we're at when it comes to social media content. And I think that they have adapted with the reels and putting up clips of YouTube videos on shorts. I mean, I think that YouTube is the space to be in. But I don't know but people want to be viral and they want a quick success. YouTube is a slower grind. You have to build that up.
You gotta build.
Like that's a years. That's years. Like even this video I'm gonna post, it's like we may get I don't know how many views. Like you know what I'm saying? Maybe luckily enough we'll get 10 views.
Yeah.
But like just 10 views from this video, if I stay consistent year after year, day after day, shoot. It's gonna go to the moon.
I seen this one woman. She had made a video like four or 5 years ago about her being homeless or something. It was something. She wouldn't get no views until 2024. Then she just randomly just blew up, and now she made a video. And she was like, I don't know what to do no more. I'm not homeless or nothing like that no more.
Yeah.
And people was like, "Well, make something to show." Well, like, she was confused. She didn't know what to do no more.
And the reason is because they only have one goal in mind, and that's like your goal isn't to create. Your goal is just to get yourself out of a situation, and that's all good.
Yeah.
And people want to look at that shit like, okay, you are coming from a space of like not having it no more, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And you want to blow up.
Yeah.
Then you blow up, and it's like, well, hell, what I'm gonna do next? The thing is being consistent. It's the same reason like you look at the niggas who are consistent on YouTube, like the niggas who do Call of Duties, the niggas who do music reviews. They have it's never one of those things where it's like a one-off shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never the one-off shit like the homeless motherfucker who now is rich. Because like once you don't start getting paid. What do you have then? You gotta expand your content.
Well, she ain't rich yet.
But she's.
I was just saying
she decent.
She started in 2020 or something like that, homeless, and then 2024, because she was living in her car. You know the women be living in cars now.
People be blew up
like